Hello, this is Will Harold, the Energy Hunter with Akashic Intelligence, the original AI, coming to you today from Santa Clara, California. This is the belly of the beast, the heart of Silicon Valley, at least for 5G. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about 5G. There's a lot of information and discussion about what's going on with certain aspects of our lives and current events. One thing that I can do is I can measure the amount of 5G that comes from a router that I currently purchased from Xfinity, which is a cable modem. It's the first time that I've had a cable modem. It's the first time that I've had a 5G modem. Usually my modems are capable of 5G, but I don't broadcast it because I have the ability to turn it on and off, and also to turn off the Wi-Fi signal. This modem from Xfinity is a 5G modem, and it doesn't have the ability to turn it off unless I unplug it. So right now it's unplugged, and I have my Electrosmog Meter, and we are going to begin to check on the Electrosmog Meter when it's in the green, meaning that it's not harmful, when it's in the yellow, meaning moderately harmful, and when it's in the red, meaning definitely harmful. The way that the green, yellow, and red work is that within the meter, the acceptable levels from the ISO are put in, so when it hits those levels, it will register as green if those are safe levels, yellow if they're moderate levels, and red if they're high. So let's get started on reviewing with the Electrosmog Meter an empirical analysis of the router on 5G. So here's the meter with the router off, and I'm already in the red just being outside here. Now it's gone back down to the green. So let's go ahead and walk forward. You can see the fluctuation in the meter. When you use one of these Electrosmog meters, you want to keep it vertical. So let's move forward into the room and see how the meter registers. I am sorry for the shakiness, but I'm on the move. So we're still in the green. We're in the home. It's in the green. We're still in the green. We're still in the green. We're still in the green. We remain in the green and we stay there. So there is the beast. This is the router from Xfinity that we are going to turn on now and see what happens. Okay, now we're starting in the same location and we are checking, and we're still in the green as of right here outside, probably about 15, 16 feet away. As I move forward into the house, we're going to see if the levels change at all. So as we get about here, they're not changing, they're not changing, they're not changing. Now right here, we're starting to get a little bit of fluctuation as we turn towards the Wi-Fi router. So now we're about 7-8 feet away. And you can see the fluctuations. A lot of this comes from whether or not it's transmitting data. So right here, I'm about 8 feet away. And we're hitting into the red, as you can see. Now it's really getting high. So as we get closer and closer to the meter, to the router, we are really getting into the red and harmful as we get over it. Yeah, so within, say, a 6-foot radius, this router definitely is harmful. Now what we're going to do is try a different method, a method called radiesthesia, which is a biogeometry method to check whether or not this is detrimental to the body if we can transmute the waveform coming from this RF signal. Okay, so here we are back. I put the meter down, and now we're going to use radiesthesia. So what we're going to use here is this pendulum, which is what they call the neutral pendulum. If it spins in what they call a clockwise direction, it is beneficial or non-harmful. If it spins in a counterclockwise direction, it's harmful. So this method was used, I can't say invented because it's been around for a while. It was first started by priests, and they used it to check waveforms, as with Walter Russell. So within this biogeometry method, which was brought to the United States by Ibrahim Karim, he has used these pendulums to check the personal wavelength of our bodies based on how these waves will affect us. So the way that you want to do this is put the neutral pendulum over a part of the body as you approach an energy force that you may think is positive or negative. So I'm going to use my knee here. And as we see over my knee, it's actually in a clockwise direction, which means that it's not harmful. How can that be? How can I have it in a clockwise direction when I just checked with my meter and it shows that it was very harmful? Well, I actually incorporated a biogeometry principle. Dr. Karim says that we can transmute the harmful effects of a device by placing a biogeometry source over the cord of the device. And we can do that through form, through shape, through number, and actually through stone or mineral. So I've chosen to use both. I've used shape, which is a semi-spherical shape with a hole in it, and this is Indio Gabbro stone. So when I place this on the cord, it will actually transmute the harmful effects of this 5G router. Now let's try another experiment where I take it off the cord and perform the same experiment again, using the neutral pendulum over my knee without it on. So I'm going to place my knee back up here again, and as you can see, it's now spinning counterclockwise. I'll try to hold my hand as still as possible because I know people think that we spin the pendulums to get the effect. I'm not trying to do that. And as you can see, that the way the thing spins is not truly like it would be. Actually, you can see the energy being affected. So I don't want to stand here too long without this being mitigated. And usually I turn my router off when it's not in use, and I use a cord in another room. So with that being said, I just wanted to show some empirical evidence for 5G because 5G can have detrimental effects on our body. It can make our blood clot. It can cause a lot of vascular issue, and it actually dries out the body also. Dr. Karim believes that 5G may be a cause for a lot of the fires we're having in California. So many waves are drying out everything. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. This is Will Harold, the Energy Hunter with Akashic Intelligence, the original AI. Thank you.